was with a good friend of ours, Mr. Xavier Red. Yeah. And I don't know what that was. And he took me out near his house, and he wanted to do this Aboriginal ceremony with me out there in the bush. And we went out there and we did this crazy far out thing, and came back, and that night I had this really crazy dream. And in my dream, in all my dreams, ever since I was a young boy, every single dream, it's always been daylight out, but the sky is always black. Every single dream. That's just how it is in my dreams. And so this dream, not different. It was daylight out, sky is black, and I'm in this like enchanted like forest, and I'm like walking, and I'm like, oh my god, this is like really far out here. And I'm cruising, and I come to this lake, and it's just this really still body of water, right? And in the middle of this lake is this huge tree coming out of the water. Not the lime tree. It was like an oak tree or something. It can't, whatever you want, it's a dream, it's a dream. Right? So anyway, I come to this lime tree, let's say. And I'm looking at it, and I notice that there's these two like little stones in the water, and I look closer, and I see that one of them is moving, and all of a sudden this whoom, head turns around, it's an owl. And this owl kind of rises up out of the water and then flies off, and I woke up. So I didn't know what to make of that, and I was like, wow, that's a far out dream, you know, but I'll just, you know, keep it in the back of my head. And ever since I had that dream, I was having all these weird, like, things with owls. I never really thought of owls before, but, like, everywhere I went, there'd be, like, weird, like, I'd be, like, I remember I was in a plane, and, you know, like, as you're waiting for the plane to take off, they have, like, these magazines in the front, you can, whatever, flip them. And there's, like, a whole article on, like, owls, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then, like, you know, there'd be a commercial about owls, or, like, I bumped into this lady at the supermarket one time, and she had this huge owl necklace. I was like, this is weird, getting weird. So anyway, just to make a long story longer, I ended up about a long time, maybe, you know, a year later, I was up in Colorado, and yeah, you guys are into it, and I was visiting one of my elders up there, this Lakota grandmother named Grandma Vivian, and she's a dream interpreter. So when I saw her, I thought, oh my god, I gotta tell her about this dream, right? So I told her about this dream, and the first thing she said, don't you be afraid, my child. Then, after that, she said, the sky is not black, the sky is indigo. And you know, she said indigo is the color of the mystical world, right? And then she said when you came to the tree, that was the tree of life, right? And the owls under the tree mean that you have to find your owl medicine. So then I was thinking like, well, how do I do that? She said owl medicine means that you can never be fooled. You can never be fooled. So anyway, this is a much longer story, but I don't want to take up all the time. But for a long time, I was trying to find out what that meant. And I was trying to look outside of myself. Oh, somebody's tricking me. Somebody's fooling me, right? And then what I didn't know the whole time is that my owl medicine meant not to be fooled by my own mind. Right? Because, you know, I'm an artist. I'm like really emotional and stuff. And I can like create a whole story in my head and then stress out about that story. You guys do that too, right? Okay. But one way that I tap into my owl medicine, right, is I ask myself, who am I? Who are we? Right? Where are we going? What do we need, right? I know my name is Trevor. I know I'm a man. I know I'm from whatever, South Carolina, but who am I under that, right? Who is it that's blinking my eyes and pumping my heart? Who is it that's doing all those things? There's some force within me. What is that force? And what do I really need as a human being? Do I need all these things? No. Tap in. So it's an important song for me, and it's just kind of about my journey, about finding out. She told me of that dreaming, told me of that mystic water, told me of